Hi, welcome to Family History with Chris. I'm Chris, and this is either day 3 or day 2, however you want to see it, on the vacation that we took this summer, 2025. And here I have the only time I saw dark. It's dark 30. I don't know. I think it was about 2 o'clock in the morning. Uh, but normally, uh, I'd go to bed around 9 or 10 at night and it was light, maybe even 11. It was still light. Wake up at 4 in the morning sometimes and it was still light. So this is the only time I saw nighttime, and that's the moon. And I just thought that was a cool picture. So I took it. Um, but this is where things start getting interesting. Uh, I think what I'll do here is uh, the second day was technically a day at sea, or well, was it the first day or first day we were at port, second day at sea, and then third day we were heading to Cobh, Ireland. So this is somewhere out there. Um, Days at sea, there's really not a whole lot going on. Um, so you're just enjoying the day, the boat, and stuff like that. My kids wanted to swim, or at least my youngest did, and he likes to be in the pool for hours. I did go uh, enjoy the hot tub for a little bit and watch shows and things like that. Uh, Walked around, took videos, but those videos didn't come out very well. Um, and I may show you those or not, just to show you how it is. But I apologize in advance that it's really poor quality. It's if you want to see the ships, there's other people that have taken uh, tours of the ships. Uh, if you just go on YouTube, you type in Regal Princess ship tour or something like that, you'd be sure to find someone who has done so. Um, the nice thing about days at sea are that we went to the dining halls, and so this time around when we've been on this cruise, we did not reserve the dining halls for any day. So there is a dining hall that you could just walk in and go be seated. This is what we had that night. Well, actually, that's just the desserts. Uh, I got myself the Princess Love Boat Dream because that was, you know, it's something fun to see, and I'll show you in it. Well, if I have it, I'll show you. And I thought I had it, but I don't remember. But let's see if we can find what I ate. Okay. So, uh, sorry, I like to take pictures of my food just because, it's like fine dining or whatever. So, I I watched a video on with the chef and stuff like that. Nope, it wasn't a video. I'm sorry. It was they were on stage in the theater uh, doing a demonstration, and they told us the difference between fine dining and regular dining is uh, just these little things here and $20 more. So uh, they they give you big plates, small portions, and they try to make it look pretty. So that's duck is what I got for that. It's pretty. I mean, it's really good. And so because I didn't know what I was going to expect, I got myself some noodles. I think this is just penne or fettuccine or something with parmesan and stuff like that. So, as you can see, big plates, small portions and stuff. And then we also got halibut, and I forgot to take a picture before I started eating it, but it was really good. Um, I enjoyed that. You know, like usually inland and stuff, I tend to find the fish a little fishy and stuff. There are no fishy fish out here, so. But that's all the pictures for uh, the day at sea. We get to uh, we get to morning. Ta-da! Cobh, spelled Cobh. It's Gaelic, and what I what I remember from the tour guide, and I apologize, I'm just going way too slow on this trip, but uh, he was saying it was a Gaelic, and then at one point the Queen came out and renamed it what was it Cobh, renamed it Cork. And I don't know why, and the people didn't really care for it, so like later on they changed it back. So you can either call it Cork or Cove or something like that. So let's get the next picture. I don't know if this way's working or not. Hopefully, I'm just trying different things. I did see this ship as we were coming in. Looks like it's a Navy ship. I thought it was cool, so I took a picture. Uh, here's a bigger picture of, or a better picture of that cathedral um, that was sticking out in town. So, I don't remember anything about it, but it was just cool looking. So I did that. Took a picture of that, and then this church right here. I think it's a church. Anyway, I call it my Warhammer building because. So one thing I like to do is, play Warhammer, and if you know anything about Warhammer, it's expensive. But I like to build terrain out of cardboard and things like that, and I learned how to build these things on the sides and stuff, and so that's kind of why it makes it a little more gothic, I guess, or something. But yeah, it was just cool. So I like to take pictures of cool things. Now, this day, my youngest wanted to go on a boat ride. Okay, it was kind of an expedition. We went around to the little islands and stuff. Saw the cliffs of um, Ireland. The idea was go see nature. We saw sea lions, and I'll show you this later. But and birds and stuff, and he just took us around. So they said the worst place to be on the boat would be in the front, where you get splashed. He got to be front and center. I got to be on the left, and my other son, the middle child, he was on the right. We, I think out of all of them, I got the most wet. It was just, it was fun, but it was crazy. So he takes us out to like little lighthouses and things, and gives us a story. It was really windy out there, so I'm going to show you videos. Um, but I apologize for the wind. I tried to get what our guide was saying, because there's no way I'm going to remember everything. Uh, as you can tell already. See, that's just one of those places with the. I think this is the same area with that lighthouse and stuff, and he was giving explanations about it, and I think I did take video of that, so I will show you that. Now here's some of the cliffs that we saw, and I believe these are cormorants, but I'm not sure. He called them other things. Let's see what else we got. Here's a better picture. So if you know your birds, write it in the description below. Just let me know which ones these are, because I believe these are cormorants. I did put it on eBird, and I should look that up. But yeah, it was fun. They were all over the place. The cormorants, gulls. I think we had herring gulls, blackback gulls, common gulls. Here's some of the cliffs. We were looking for puffins, but we saw a bunch of guillemots. And guillemots, they kind of they kind of look like flying penguins. So if you ever see something that looks like a flying penguin, it could be a guillemot. Here's another one. You know, just a bunch of. Let's see if we can get a bunch of birds right there. Now that's pretty cool. Why didn't I do that before? That one. We'll go to the next. So as he took us around, you know, we got to see sea lions, jellyfish. They were purple jellyfish. He said those ones don't hurt too bad, but watch out for the. No, wait. There's some jellyfish that didn't hurt too bad, but there were others. Maybe it was the purples that stung really good. But then he took us around. This is another area. This is not Cobh, but it's on a different island, and they just had like a boat show or something like that. What he was talking about. Here it's not as touristy, and so he took us to a pub out there. So we wanted to give us all Irish. Was it Irish coffee? And I apologize. I don't drink coffee. We don't drink whiskey or anything else. So you're probably thinking, what good is a cruise without the drinks? Well, it's still good. Anybody can have fun. You don't need alcohol to have a good time. But yeah, here I was with my kids, and they're like up in the front. It's like, yeah, we'll take you to this pub and give you whiskey. Wait a minute, how old are you? My youngest is, well, yeah, my youngest said he was like 13, and I should know that too. But it's like, well, maybe not you. If you were 15, maybe we'd cut it. But maybe we'll get you a beer. It's like, oh my goodness. Luckily, he's like, no. So we got lucky and had hot chocolate. In fact, most of the people had hot chocolate. Some people had the Irish coffee and stuff like that. But it's like, whatever they want to do, it's their cruise, their vacation, enjoy themselves. Here's another bird. I think this is a rook. I'm not exactly sure. It's either a rook or a like raven or crow or something like that. But it's within that family. And I just thought it was interesting because we don't have these in the States. Well, not looking like that anyway. So after that, he took us back to Cobh. There's our ship. You can see how big it is compared to the city. It is a huge ship, the Regal Princess. So it's pretty fun. You know what? I missed a picture. Hold on just a moment. Over there, when we were getting back to the boat to go back to our ship, I did see some with pirate flags, and I was like, hey, that's cool, you know? Like, you don't really see that. Don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it was kind of fun. So we get back, and I wanted to go get some souvenirs, and I'm thinking about my coworkers. It's like, what can I get them? Well, I found something, and my kids said, no, you don't need to get that, or you don't need to get anything. It's like, but I just thought this was funny. It's dirty freaking Egypt soap, which I showed my wife, and she says, that's cussing, so don't, yeah, good thing you didn't get that. But So I got my boss a mug that's kind of like that. So and she loved it. It was just fun. So that's all I have for the pictures, and we will catch you on the videos. Thanks. Good morning and welcome to Family Vacations with Chris. And today is day 3 on the Regal Princess Tour. We are coming into Ireland. This is like, it's supposed to be Cobh, C-O-B-H, or Cork. And we will be arriving in about an hour or so. But yeah, the sun's just barely, well, the sun's coming up. I'm sure it's been up for a little while. Now, hold on just a moment. Let's see if I can turn this around. I don't know if I can. If not, that's okay. You don't need to see me. But yesterday was a day at sea, and we really didn't do a whole lot. A lot of running around and things. Hey, a plane. Okay. Yeah, we did just walking around and stuff like that. Let's see, The Greatest Showman. We watched that while my youngest hung out at in the pool. He was in there for quite a while. Breakfast was good. Oh, I've been enjoying. They've been playing. I think it's called Postmodern Jukebox, where they've been taking newer songs like Bop and that's not really new, but Madonna and just other songs like Poison, and playing it as if it was a jazz tune, or like it was old style music. So modern music as old style music is actually pretty cool. Hey, there's a windmill out there. That's fun. Yeah, we did that. I went and did I went to Princess Live and just to see what was going on, and then they went on and did this thing about diamonds and stuff like that for Effie, and got a pendant for my wife and stuff. Gave it to her, and I don't know if she was grateful or not, but anyway, tried to do something nice, And then, let's see. Oh, we had dinner, and it was fantastic. We went to one of the dining places. These ones are named after like Symphony or Allegro or stuff like that here on the Regal Princess. And I had duck, and then some noodles, and then had some halibut, and it was delicious. And then I had the Love Boat dessert. Just like a dessert shaped in the heart, shaped to the size of the heart. I'm sorry, I'm still trying to wake up here. It's kind of cold out here. Other than that, what is it? Maybe it's in the 50s, probably. But it's getting clear. Look at this. So you got clouds around the sides and stuff. Moon in the back. Yeah, that was day 2. Today's day 3. My kids are coming with me I'm going with my kids, and we're going on a boat ride or something like that. And my goal is to see some puffins. I mean, there's other wildlife and stuff like that we will be seeing, so hopefully I can get some pictures. And with that, I'll let you know how it goes. Thanks. Bye. welcome to the Port of Cork.
So it's almost 1 hour. So for now I called only group 10. Thank you. Have a great day. All guests that I have here with me in the lounge, please use this time, use facilities, grab some coffee, water, check you have all your belongings with you. And as soon as everyone is here and as soon as buses are ready, we will start heading towards London.
It's interesting. These go all the way across. In the middle is the wine cellar. This is a pyramid.
Nah, they take them. It's the same currency, but different. I'd like Scotland. They have different notes as well. Cards. Watch your step.
What's our ship? Oh boy. Go down in those things.
Again, just watch your step if you're coming down, please.
They have
Stay in the middle of the pontoon until we have light jackets on you. Yeah, okay, just watch the step there. Protect the harbour, so right hand side, that's called Fort Carlisle. Directly across the channel, 2 kilometres to the left, it's split between east and west as you look in. So left is west. And then take the road to the cliffs in the distance. The scenery once you go west is much more dramatic than going east. Good idea of the size of the harbour as well, from a different perspective. here to walk your way to the left hand side of the church bay. And look above the green boy directly at England. This area, most areas, big ones as you look into the harbour, they all cover about 50 acres each. About 75% of those boats you can't see.
That's a cormorant.
And this area, slaughter obviously feeding on something, there's fish there. So what you look at, first of all, the bigger birds that were circling above your heads, and they came down and they like their gallons. Literally, they're the eyes and ears of the ocean because you don't see them unless there's fish, unless they're feeding because they nest there. Flights are actually about 60 miles in each direction from here. It's quite difficult to see it down there. It's not very quickly they got out behind us, but keep an eye out for them. Amazing birds. They have a wingspan of about 2 meters. You can identify them quite clearly. First of all, by the way they circle, they've got a yellow kind of neck area underneath the head and black on the tips of their wings. So what they do is, of course, they've got a bird's eye view. We're looking at the corner at an angle here that it's, we're looking at the shine more than anything else. Down to about 30 meters, they'll pull their wings back, like you saw them doing there, and they hit the water like a torpedo. That momentum will actually take them down to nearly 30 meters. Oh, wow.
What birds are they called again?
They're called gannets.
Gannets?
Gannets, yeah. So they'll travel up to 200 miles per day to feed. Some days it seems strange, but some days you don't see any bird activity off the coastline. So some birds are in the air like that. Those guys are literally traveling down the coastline all the time. When you see a lot of birds that actually get pay particular attention because if there's dolphins, gannets are actually there.
Gannets.
So just keep it. Quite difficult to spot because they're very like greyish brownish colour, the same as those. There's two just there left.
Oh, I see.
So see the two just here on the lower part of the rock? Yeah, the colouring is beautiful. Yes, look, that one I spotted that one yesterday. That's quite big actually compared to the other one. So
Look at the little and look at that little one. It's just a little one. Get a video of it. So cute.
So it's amazing, like you see the evolution, but you see it in a few weeks here, how fast they grow. They kind of triple in size within 3 to 4 weeks. And I was surprised at this one yesterday, how big that one got there.
Why
So
is the mom sitting on the nest still? I mean, are there more
I'd
babies?
say they're just chilling out, relaxing, nothing more than that.
Because the baby's not there.
Yeah. They're well fed.
Certain times of the day there's a lot of activity and the adults are in and out bringing food all the time. But once you come in here, before you start the day, they're all sitting on nests. And then after the following few weeks, you see the chicks coming further and further and further from the nests. You know, by the end of the summer, like the furry feathers are gone, and we have juvenile feathers. Then they're in and out of the water then and stuff by the end of the summer.
It's a Eurasian wren. Buzzard.
She's a bird of prey. I'll be looking at something there. They would be after, chicks or rats or mice or anything like that. From this point on, we stretch closer now, we start seeing view. Because the cliffs are like a natural barrier, and there's no footfall of people. The next 10 kilometers, really, except for that kind of bay that's ahead of the you start see the steel heads disappearing out of the water. Curious, but it's actually pretty close. You can see the steel water pretty close. They're here all year round. They're protected species.
It looks like I can. Ooh, there's a bird right up there. No. That'd be cool.
Like this. Now, what's your name one more time?
Tia, you have very good memory. So, Tia, you have to do just one thing. Split the card in the middle. Ah, no, it's fine, go on. Ready, perfect. Split this card in the middle. And this is nice because I never touch the cards right now. Split this card in the middle. Wow. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 decks. Okay? Can you take this? Please take the first one. Oh, all the card. Yes, with you. And you take 3 cards from the top. 1. Count 3 cards from the top and you put underneath. And you put 1 card on top of each deck. 1. Yes, 1. No more than 1, 2, and 3. Very far away. Good. Okay, repeat the operation with the second. I don't want to touch. Otherwise you think I'm a magician. Just put the 3 cards below and you put 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. Promise this will be very interesting. Take a movie, film it, because when you will be back home, everybody will ask, how you do that? Never explain. All right, so repeat that. Oh, you become very good. One, below, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. Now, what happened? You split whatever you like, whatever you want. Sit down. And you take 3 cards, you put underneath, you put 1 on top, you repeat this operation. Now, on top of each deck, we have 1 card. But it will be a little miracle if this card will be one more time the 4 ace. You want to learn how to do this. And like I promised, I will tell you how to do. What you have to do is just a little preparation before. You take the 4 ace and you put on top of the deck. This all what you have to do. No more. Remember, 4 ace on top of the deck. Now, to make this thing simple, I will do the trick with the 4 ace like this. So you will understand, you will feel me and understand what's going on. Look, soon you split in the middle, you know exactly the ace will be here. You follow me?
Yeah.
Right, then you split this in half and this in half. You must memorize where the 4 ace stay. You can split like this, and now you memorize that the ace is in this deck. So you always start the count with the deck in the positive direction of the ace. And all what you have to do is simple. Just count 1, 2, 3, you put underneath, and 1, 2, 3. You repeat the operation with the second. 1, 2, 3, you put underneath, and 1, 2, and 3. And you repeat with the third deck. 1, 2, 3, you put underneath, and, oh, sorry, I forgot to put 1, 2, and 3, and otherwise, echo, 1, 2, 3 card underneath. Look, we arrive at the same position. 1, 2, and 3. And this all what you have to do.
Wow.
If you have a movie, you remember, when you go back home, you just take a big applause for this because it's very incredible. Thank you.